Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video with me, Mystery Flipping. As you can see behind me, we have now opened all of our pops from our Battle of the Brands Championship. And I have my 9 questions here, or my 9 kind of marks. And we are going to actually go through them. So of course some of them we have already done, so I will briefly go through them and I won't repeat it. So first impressions of box, Amazon came first, Hull Pops came second, Super Prize Pops came third, eBay came fourth, and Pop Figures came fifth. But we already knew that and I had explained it in the first video, so go back there and check if you didn't see why I had done that. And the same as website, we had website done, and I got Hull Pops first, Pop Figures second, SPP, which we're going to call them now, it's Super Prize Pops, but it's just SPP, Amazon fourth, and eBay fifth. Then we come on to customer service. So in fifth place I put eBay, and the reason for it is eBay is notorious for people not messaging back, kind of conning people, and I'm not, this is a overall index, this doesn't actually mean what this company were like. However, I would say all I got was an order confirmation, and I never got told it was dispatched, and I never got told when it was going to be delivered unless I went on to where I purchased it. So I would say that was quite lacking. And the same with Amazon. Amazon came fourth. I got a confirmation of the purchase, and I got the dispatch, but I got it a day late, and it's just little things like that that I think that's what lacks a little bit of professionalism. I put Super Prize Pops third, and the reason for it is I got confirmation of it being posted, it being purchased, and for a small company that not many people have heard of, I commend that. Not just that, I was chatting to the owner on Facebook, and he had said that it had been sent. So little bits like that, even though I was talking personally, it was quite a nice little touch. In second, I had Pop Figures. Now, this is controversial a little bit because that means Hull Pops won. This is on my experience. If I was going on a broad spectrum of everything I know about all the companies, Pop Figures wins, hands down. The things that they did when a certain company screwed a lot of people, and the things that they gave, then customer service for them was immaculate, incredible, and I cannot doubt that Pop Figures is probably the best customer service out there. However, I'm doing it on what I purchased and what I have experienced myself, and I got everything that I would expect. Tracking number, posted, dispatch, pretty much the box standard stuff. So that is why I put them second. However, the reason Hull Pops got first is because not only do you get that, you get an email saying thank you for your purchase, we appreciate your custom, this is the second time you bought, which makes you feel that kind of little bit more warmer, that they actually know that you purchased off of them before, and they just give you a nice little thank you email from their own customer service team. And I think that is a nice little touch from any company. So that is the only reason they win. However, please know that if I was doing this on a broader spectrum, Pop Figures would probably win, just because of everything I know between the two brands, that I do respect Pop Figures a hell of a lot, and I do know what they've done for the community. The packaging was next, so I actually will go on a little bit about this one. eBay lose, hands down, fifth. I don't care. The pops were slightly damaged. You've crammed them into a tiny box. I don't understand the logic of that. Hands down, they're fifth. I'm not even disputing that. This is when it gets a little bit kind of controversial. I put SPP fourth. The only reason I put them fourth is because the packaging was brilliant. However, it's the first time, really, as a company, you've done this, and it was just a little bit messy. I understand it's your first time doing it, and I'm not saying that the pops were in bad shape. I'm not saying the pops come damaged, because it didn't, but it was just overall a little bit messy, and that's why you've come fourth. But I honestly do think that the more and more you do this, the more and more you're going to compete with first, second, and third. And then third, I picked Amazon. And the reason I did that is because I do like packaging where you have a box in a box. But the only reason you come third is because you might have had a box in a box. But why do you pick like paper at the end? It does nothing. Put bubble wrap, put the like air bubbles, do something, but don't put paper there. So that's why they came third, but it's because of the overall appeal of how well packaged it was, they would come third. Otherwise, I think Amazon could have come fourth and SPP might have come third. Second was Pop Figures. The only reason they come second is because I love the way they package. It comes with pop shield protectors. It comes bubble wrapped and there's air bubbles. But I prefer, like I said, box in a box, which is why Whole Pops won, because of course they had the what I call peanuts and then the box in between, and there was no movability. So that is the only reason Whole Pops win. However, disclaimer, I bought 10 pops from Pop Figures, and I reckon if I bought 6, it may have been packaged differently. So again, it's my own fault, and again, that could have been flipped to second to first. So that's why it's so close here. The overall price I had already done. Amazon came 5th, Whole Pops came 4th, eBay 3rd, Pop Figures 2nd, and SPP came 1st. And then we go to overall value, in which eBay came 5th because there was an 81% value rate. In 4th place was Pop Figures because they had 107% value back. In 3rd was Whole Pops. They had 108% value back. In 2nd was Amazon because I had 127% value back. And in 1st, Super Prize Pops absolutely stormed it with 181% value back. And can I put there that if anyone says that's because you paid £27 because you had a £10 discount code, even if I had that £37, it was 138% percentage back, so they still would have won. So it doesn't make a difference whether I go on my £27 or my £37 because I did both and SPP won. Then on delivery, we have already done that. eBay came 5th, SPP came 4th. In joint second, we had Pop Figures and Amazon, and in 1st, we had Whole Pops. Pop condition. eBay, you came 5th. End of. It's pretty much a given that you were absolute diabolical. eBay came 5th. SPP came 4th. The only reason I picked you 4th is we had a chat anyway. They were pops that were in, I would say, good nick, probably an 8, 8.5, but weren't necessarily perfect. But we already knew that. It was already in the disclaimer. So I'm going on the condition that I got. So I think you would have been higher if you had those pops like practically new. But I completely understand that as a new company, you do exactly what I do: buy pops, flip them on, so that you can make like profit, but also kind of videos for myself. So SPP did come 4th. Whole Pops came 3rd. This was a tough one because Whole Pops and Amazon, I nearly picked joint 2nd. The only reason I didn't was because there was just one small crease on a Whole Pops pop, which I don't think was their fault. I think personally it was the way that they were put in, because it was in a 6 box and it was a corner one, and it almost looked like when you had put it in, it got latched onto the middle one and it dented the kind of top bit, which I've done before, and you know, it's easily done. And that is the only reason he came 3rd. 2nd was Amazon, purely because they were all in great condition, and it kind of shocked me. But the only reason Pop Figures absolutely storm it is because the pops were in great condition and you get a pop protector, so you cannot complain about pop condition whatsoever. So Pop Figures were always probably going to win that because of that. Then finally, we had the variety of pops. Now, before everyone bites my head here, Pop Figures and Whole Pops have a right to have a go. And the reason for that is because I had to order a certain brand, whether it was movies, whether it was Disney, whether it was horror, whether it was I'm trying to think, anime. I'm just making things up now. And this is the reason I gave everyone their mark. eBay came fifth. I'm probably just doing that because I couldn't stand the eBay package, and I'm probably just being harsh there. But I was going on, most of them were gaming pops that, I'm not going to lie, I game, but I don't like Fortnite, I don't like Dota 2. So for me, it just wasn't a good variety. I thought it was a pretty boring box. Whole Pops came fourth. And now, before you say, well, you chose 2 of each, you could have done something different. I couldn't. The max you could do was 2 of each different box. Unlike pop figures, I could do as many as I wanted. Whole Pops, you were limited to 2. I would also put you in 4th place, just because if I compare you to pop figures do an anime box, they do a horror box, they do a American sport box. I have more variety of pops that I can choose from their company compared to Whole Pops, which is the only reason you came 4th. It wasn't because I thought, well, your variety of pops sucked. That's not the case. I knew what I was getting: 2 Star Wars, 2 movies, and 2 Disney, and I got that. So I'm not complaining, it's just that I thought when I bracket you between each other, it has to go somewhere. 3rd place, I picked SPP. And the reason behind it was, if I was comparing you to the kind of variety of pops that I was looking for, I knew exactly what I was getting because, of course, the pictures were there. And I'm really glad, you know, I got the likes of Game of Thrones. I got, I think I had a Disney in there because I think I got Patty Mayonnaise from you. So there was a good variety. I got different kind of pops, but a lot of them were TV. And that was kind of where I was like, well, it's good, but I did go, of course, get in sync. So I was kind of trying to work it out. On variety of pops, you had a variety. It just wasn't my kind of variety, but I knew what I was getting into, and that's why I didn't want to mark you down, because you did give me probably the best variety, just that it's on my personal preference, not other people's. Second, I had Amazon. And the reason behind that is, you know, I had South Park from them. I had, I think it was, did I get the Rick James from them? I think I had Aquaman Mirror from them. I had a movie in Buddy, the elf from Elf. So I had a good variety of pops from them, which was really good. And it did say it would be a variety. It didn't say a certain kind of, it would be like a couple of TV and that. It said variety, and you gave me variety. And then top is pop figures. And you might go, well, how can they be top when you did 5 horror and 5 Disney? The reason behind it is one of 2 reasons. When I go onto their website, I have a wider variety of mystery boxes I can get from you. So I'm going on what I can buy from you. So I could have got an anime one, I could have got a horror, I could have got a Disney, you name it. I had so much variety on your website. That's why. But not just that, even though I ordered 5 horror and 5 Disney, they were all from different categories of Disney. I might have got a Disney Jasmine, but that's Aladdin. I got a Disney Tailspin. I got Disney Toy Story 4. Then we go to horror, and I got a Walking Dead. I got a Predator. I got Hellboy. So I had different versions of different genres. That's what I like about variety. And also, if I had to choose, I'm going to probably keep Duke Kaboom. I was thinking of maybe keeping the Predator Hound, but I probably won't. And I might even keep Jasmine. So when I go on variety, you have a brilliant variety, and that's why you win. Then we go on to who wins overall. So to me, there's no winner, there's no loser. In 5th place, there's a maximum of 45 points, which you don't want the high points. In 5th place, out of 45, is eBay with 42 points. eBay just sucked in general. I thought the packaging was rubbish. I thought the pops were pretty cruddy. The value was absolutely dreadful. So I do apologise, eBay, but you are nowhere near the rest at the moment. In fourth place, now this is not controversial. I felt bad because I don't think they're fourth. Fourth place is SPP, but they got 26 points. Now, can I just say to the owner of SPP, do not hang your head in shame with this. The reason you got 26 points and you didn't come third, second, or first is because you win hands down on value. You win with me wanting to buy more from you. You win in the success. However, you can see the kind of professional side, and you can see who's just started. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but once you have got your packaging nailed, you know what boxes you're using, you know how you're going to package it. Your packaging came fourth, third, etc. You could have then made it into your third, second, and I'm telling you, from where you are with 26 points to the winner got 20 points. There's a 6-point gap. You could have knocked first place easily just on packaging. So please, SBB, know that you have done yourself really well, and I will be purchasing from you 100% again, because you have shocked me and it was a really good mystery box. So don't think that fourth place is bad. It is just down to inexperience, the experience there. Third place was Amazon. I honestly thought eBay and Amazon were going to be pretty much neck and neck for fourth and fifth place, but Amazon did shock me. The packaging was decent, the pops were half decent, the value was decent. So in general, I was quite shocked myself that Amazon even competed with the big boys, but Amazon came with 25 points. But yeah, again, it's just down to the packaging literally won. If it wasn't for that, Amazon probably would have been more on 28, 29 points, and they would have been way down in fourth, and the other three would have been competing with each other. Then in second place, 1 point away from winning, is Pop Figures. And can I say, Pop Figures probably would have won. If it wasn't for the first impressions in the dink in that box, I reckon if that wasn't there, you would have got third, maybe second, and you probably would have won this whole thing. So Pop Figures came second, with 21, and Hull Pops wins with 20. And Hull Pops wins. I'm not saying that Hull Pops and Pop Figures win in general, because I thought the value was there. It was okay. SPP absolutely annihilates you on value, but on the professionalism side of it, of customer service, your packaging, your professionalism, Pop Figures and Hull Pops win in general. So you cannot say much more than that. So I literally thank every single one of you that have participated in it with Amazon, eBay, SBB, Hull Pops and Pop Figures. You guys have been amazing. I will be purchasing from every single one of you again, apart from eBay. I didn't say that, but apart from eBay. Amazon, you definitely shocked me. SPP's the biggest shock of the lot. They were brilliant. Hull Pops, Pop Figures, I thought you probably would be up there, but I thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'm hoping to definitely do something like this again, especially to see if Hull Pops does get dethroned by Pop Figures, or can SPP find a way from coming from fourth up to first, because I really do think that they have something big coming. Apart from that, I hope you all enjoyed. Comment for more, subscribe if you're new around here, and until next time guys, I shall see you all